Hey Light Warriors, I'm out here with a public service announcement to remind you, you ain't dying, you're experiencing ascension symptoms. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. I was compelled today to share this message, reflecting on my journey, and I just want you all to remember, you ain't dying, you're experiencing ascension symptoms. And the past 48 hours, it's been very rough, and I'm experiencing a lot of things that I haven't really experienced either in a long time, and it's very maybe out of character, weird anomalies, and you might be experiencing these weird anomalies as well. That's why it's important that we always collaborate when it comes to ascension symptoms, because ascension symptoms, you have these unexplained symptoms at a specific time, and when we're realizing that the collective, they're also experiencing these same symptoms, it gives us a little bit of comfort as we're going through this shift. But we're realizing that our bodies are light bodies, and 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. So we're going to be experiencing these weird symptoms, and they're kind of unexplained, and that's what I've been experiencing lately. A lot of crazy ascension symptoms. And over the past few days, I've had this urge that I'm like shaking, that I have to start purging everything. Are you having these purging sensations where I was almost getting a panic attack, where I needed to start throwing stuff out of the house, removing things, realizing that it might be time to even sell things and get rid of them, dropping, sometimes we've accumulated so much dense energy, and it's time that you just need to clean up. So one of the things that I've been experiencing in the past few days is that I need to straighten up. I need to clean up. And you might be feeling this as well. I kind of ripped apart my car. I kind of ripped apart my house. And I started throwing things out and straightening everything up. And, this is one of the symptoms that, you might feel this anxiety that you have to clean up, you have to throw things up. It's not too intense. But the other thing that I experienced, and you might be experiencing it as well, is that there is some kind of energy that's going through us. And in the past day, I've been having this dry mouth feeling, almost like say back in the past when I would take a fat burner, right? Some of you might work out, you take a fat burner and it has that feeling that you get. And I'm actually getting that kind of feeling even though I didn't take a fat burner, right? So you're getting that dry mouth feeling, and you're feeling like you almost took this stimulant even though you didn't. And maybe you're experiencing this, maybe you're seeing something similar. And both myself and Ireland today, at different times, I sat up, right? I was sitting down and I got up, and then all of a sudden I felt like I was going to pass out. And then a little bit later in the day, Ireland did the same. So that was also very kind of extreme. So if you had this random experience of kind of standing up today, you were sitting down and you stood up, and then all of a sudden you got lightheaded, like you felt like you were going to pass out, why don't you let us know in the comments, let us know in the chat, are you experiencing these energies? Realize that we're shifting to a new earth, right? We're headed out, and we're going to experience something new now. And because we're experiencing a new earth, right, that everything is changing, we're gearing up for the solar flash. We're gearing up for the solar flash. And, it's going to bring out these changes within us as well, right? You might be experiencing it. This is supposed to be almost the start of winter right now, right? We're past the midway point in December, and it's 65 degrees. And I'm having a beautiful time in New York, right? So, it's definitely unseasonably warm, so we're seeing this energy, and we have to realize that this thermal energy can build up in the body. When these cosmic energies, when these solar energies come in, we could see it manifest in the earth in the form of earthquakes and volcanism. And sometimes we could experience it in our bodies. And we could experience it, right? We have all this extra energy. You might be feeling thirsty, right? You might be feeling the dry mouth. You might feel like you sit up too fast and you feel like you pass out. And that's something that I normally don't feel, right? So something is going on. I have this stirring feeling and, you know, just feeling like I got to get stuff done. I got to get stuff done, and I'm stirring and I'm stirring, and, you know, just coming out here in nature, you know, we speak about it. A lot of my brothers and sisters speak about it as well. But I can't stress enough, when you're feeling the ascension symptoms, that when you come out in nature, it's going to settle you down, right? You feel so much better. I feel so much better just coming out in nature today. But for the last few days, I've been stirring. I've been feeling everything shaking up. I feel like, you know, I need to get stuff done. I feel like I'm having a lot of anxiety. I can't really pinpoint it. And I just feel like this sudden urge to throw things out, right? Clean things up, eliminate things. Making the decision maybe to sell some things away. Get rid of some stuff. Sometimes we collect things, right? That's what I'm feeling like I need to do. I need to start selling some things, right? Many of us are changing our lives, right? We have to, you know, start making our lives for ourselves because we don't have the matrix anymore. So we might make the decision that we need to part with certain things in our lives, right? We want to cut back. You don't have to get rid of everything, but maybe we say, I want to cut back a little bit, right? And that's the time period that we're in right now. So it might be a little crazy, but let me know in the comments. Are you feeling this urge that you have to get rid of things? Are you purging anything? Are you feeling these energies inside of you, right? Are you feeling like you're dehydrated, like you stand up and you get lightheaded and you feel like you're going to pass out? Random, you know, feelings that you know how you normally feel. And that's why, you know, this mission, when I talk about ascension symptoms, this is a public service announcement, Light Warriors. You ain't dying. You're experiencing ascension symptoms. So when you're having this unknown, you know, anxiety, like there's not really much going on, but I'm feeling this anxiety. Maybe something's about to pop off in the world right now, right? Many of my empaths are my empaths out there, right? Maybe you're feeling it. Maybe you're feeling in the collective, right? We kind of sense something right before it happens. We are animals, right? Every single living thing can pick up, all the animals could pick up on vibration. And we could even see some animals, right? Some birds, they act weird before a natural disaster, if you will. And you might be feeling like this right now. You're all, and that's how I feel, honestly, Light Warriors. That's how I feel. I feel like everything is all shaking up inside. Are you shaking up inside? But maybe we're in tune that something is about to pop off, right? Since future proofs past, we'll see it. But all we could do is collaborate with each other. How do you feel? Are you feeling these similar symptoms? And maybe you're experiencing something different. Why don't you leave it in the comments as well? And I'm very grateful for all of you as you're getting this message. I'll be planning another live Zoom meeting for all of our Patreon family. The Zoom crew will get back together, and I'm going to go more in detail about this and about many other things that are happening in the world right now. And I'm very grateful for all the support on Patreon. And I love chatting with all of you. And, you know, we get to dive deeper into a lot of different topics. And I'm very blessed for the opportunity, because sometimes we have to have the voice and we have to get it out. And that's another symptom that we're seeing right now. It's like, it's almost an honor. Like, you have all these things and they're festering inside, and you need to share it with the world. You need to get it out to the world. Get it out there to the world. So that's where we're headed right now. So be focused that there is something that's incoming. We're feeling the energies, right? I mean, this is supposed to be the end of December right now, right? 65 degrees, nice and warm, right? I'll get a little tan, get a little healing out here in nature. But as I'm coming out here, I'm able to create, and that's the creative energy it's flowing through you. So I'm coming here, I'm making the message, and I'm creating. So spend the time creating. You know, sometimes right now we feel like we just need to sit and rest. And by all means, take the time to sit and rest, but don't be totally unproductive, because when you're actually creating, when you're actually doing, right, I'm doing right now, it's helping get rid of that anxiety, because there's something stirring up inside of you that's saying, we got to get stuff done. So what your job is to just simply figure out what you need to do and release that built up energy. And as we're collaborating, we're realizing that this reality is about to change, and it will never be the same again. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people. More people will be able to see this message, and they say, oh, I'm experiencing this too, and they have comfort inside. And please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. That's what we are. We're a family. We're a community. And that's why we have to share, we have to collaborate, and when we're standing together, we give each other comfort. You know, even on my personal journey, right? Some days I feel overwhelmed with anxiety, and I'm sharing with all of you, right? And you create, and just coming out here to create helps to get rid of that anxiety. And sometimes we have that purging energy. We need to get rid of things from our everyday life, right? Start to throw things out, declutter, clean up, and make the decision. Maybe if you have a lot of stuff, sell off some stuff, right? Someone else might need it, right? We share, we figure out a new path, because a lot of these things, they're pulling us down. They're pulling us down, but we're feeling the need to become lighter. That's also another thing, as I keep going, right? I'm feeling the need to eat less. I want to be lighter. I want to be lighter in my stomach. I want to be lighter in the solar plexus. There are many attacks around the world in the solar plexus, right? Even the Earth itself, even Gaia has a solar plexus. The solar plexus of Gaia resides in Australia, and we're all feeling it now. So we have to be real light in the solar plexus. So you also might be feeling the need that you say, oh, I don't want to eat as much. I want to be light. I want to feel lighter. So also share if you're feeling this symptom as well. There's a lot of craziness in the world right now, but don't worry about what's going on out there, light warriors. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that you ain't dying. You're experiencing ascension symptoms. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. This is the 5D. We're preparing for the 5D. We're becoming lighter, right? Maybe you feel like eating less. Maybe you feel more energy coming through you. Stay hydrated. Water is the most energy conductive material. That's why we're made of water. We are energy. You just didn't realize it, right? We're so in tune to the material realm, right? Oh, you know, take this. It'll make you... We're actually light and sound. That's what we are. Your DNA is light and sound. Learn this now. Be one with the light of Christ, and keep sharing these messages so that others will awaken as well. I hope that this message is helpful for all of you. Please share it with others, and I'm grateful for everyone that joins our Patreon family as well. And we're going to keep going with these messages, and we're going to share many different levels and layers of consciousness for all people, because everyone's on a different level right now. Remember that. Leave some space for all the different levels of consciousness. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory.